What's up YouTube, it's Kira here. I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kirarai, and if you're returning, then welcome. I am about to go home and I am so excited, y'all. I am so excited. It has been a very long semester. You guys know from the tone of my video on Saturday, just that I have been coming out of a rut, and honestly today, specifically today, this is the day before I go home. I will already be home by the time you guys see this video. But today is a little bit of a rough day for me. It's been very hard to be motivated because of something that I have been dealing with, and I will share that with you guys. But while I am sharing, I need to go ahead and pack up my stuff. Like I said, I leave tomorrow. It's currently Sunday, December 17th, and it is 6:20. And majority of my stuff in my room is together. You know, I've cleaned all that stuff, and now I just need to pack my bags. I leave tomorrow. My flight's at 6 and I'm supposed to get home by, face this way, get in the light. My flight's at 6 and I'm supposed to be home by midnight. So it's gonna be a long little travel day tomorrow, but I still have to go to class. I have class from 1 to, what's the time? I have class from 1 until 3. So once I go to class, I'm gonna come back home, come back to my room, grab my stuff, and then either take the bus or just do the long subway commute to the airport. I don't really want to take an Uber. An Uber is last resort, but I know that it would be quicker and it might be raining, so I just might have to call Uber. Hopefully I don't have to, but anyway, let's get to packing and I'll start sharing with you guys. Okay, so as you guys know, I have been working on trying to be more vulnerable and being okay with opening up and sharing my life more, and this isn't just with you guys, but this is like just in general. You know, I hate that I mask my feelings all the time, and it really is something that I want to start growing out of in this new year. And so with that being said, I'm just gonna open up to you guys a little bit about what I've been dealing with. In 2021, I became best friends with this guy. Our friendship was a very complicated one, but I didn't really care. This person made me really happy, and I truly felt blessed to have them in my life, and I felt like they were someone that God placed in my life for a reason. Yeah, we were best friends for about a year, and at the end of last year, we got in this like really big, I don't even want to say fight. We got in a very big disagreement, and you know, we're not friends anymore, or at least we're not friends at the moment. You know, I haven't really spoken to this person in a year, and every now and then I would try and check in. But when I reached out to this person, like it was still in a very like argumentative way. Like I wasn't making the situation better. Like I was just being nasty and like tried to prove a point and all of that stuff, and tried to get them to admit like they were wrong, or I was just hurt. You know, I was just hurt, and you know, when you're hurt, it's easy for me to mask that with anger and frustration and you know, hostility and all of this stuff. Today I reached out to them and I apologized, and I'm happy that I did. It was something that had been on my heart and that I'd been thinking about for a minute, but I was hesitant to do that because I felt like it wouldn't do anything. And mind you, I still don't. You know, I'm trying not to place an expectation on how I want them to respond or anything, but you know, this person, like I really, you know, they were very significant in my life, and I miss them, and I have come to a place where I'm content, you know, moving forward without them. But it's hard not knowing if somebody despises you, if somebody hates you, if somebody doesn't want to forgive you and genuinely is like, my life is better without you, especially if that somebody is someone that you used to be really close with. Throughout this whole year, and like even the reason why I started like real talk, you know, my very first video, I was talking about how, you know, there was this person in my life, and you know, sometimes the timing is just off, that so and so whatever, like this person was them. Throughout this whole year, you know, on my channel I would speak about them, but it was very indirectly because I didn't want to talk about it. I did not want to talk about it at all. But that has been the thing that I've been dealing with literally all year. Feelings that stem from this person, and trying to work through, trying to move forward without them, and trying to be content without them in my life, even though I want them in my life. What led me to reach out to them, I was watching service this morning, and it's just crazy how in my real talk video, I was talking about, you know, I was looking for someone to blame. Like, I wanted to blame God. Like, I've been so mad, put him on a time limit. I said by the end of the year, so and so and so and so. It's crazy how God works, and it's crazy how the service that I watched today was a direct response to what I spoke to you guys about on Monday. The title of the service was called Working Through the Hard Place. He was saying, like, behind retaliation is frustration, and frustration occurs when our life doesn't look like what we imagined it to be. Hard places are often made more difficult by past problems. It's easier to be angry than it is to admit that you were hurt. The hard place isn't just because of the season that you're in, but it's because of your heart. And this is what really got me. He said, are you hurt because you had to keep it moving even though you felt empty and you felt dry? He said you needed somebody to blame because of your discomfort, so you blamed the one who led you, but never acknowledging that he never made you. He was speaking about how the Israelites, you know, they had this vision of the promised land, but they weren't expecting to go through the desert to get there. And I think that's exactly what I've been experiencing right now. Like, I've had these visions, I've had this feeling, and you know, some regarding this person, but some not, you know, over what my life is supposed to look like, who's supposed to be in my life. But currently I feel like I've been walking through the desert, and I feel like this whole year has been me trying to move forward and keep walking despite feeling like so empty, you know. And I've been trying to, you know, what I envisioned was not matching up with my reality, and that is very difficult. And then he says you needed somebody to blame because of your discomfort, but like, God is the one that led me, you know, like he led me, he is leading me through this desert, he's been leading me through these hard seasons, but he never made me do it. Like, I made that choice on my own. And so trying to blame him in any way for being like, oh, you put me through this, like, no, like he's leading me through it. He didn't put me in it. I still chose to make that decision. I hope that's making sense. But essentially what I'm saying is, service really spoke to me this morning, and was the main reason why I decided to reach out to them. You know, I'm trying not to expect things to be handy dandy, the friendship to be whole and one again, but it just sucks. It sucks, and it has sucked for a whole year. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of all the growth that I have done this year. I'm proud of my obedience to God. I'm proud of how I chose to love and take care of myself in this season. And I'm proud that I have come to a place of being okay with being vulnerable and apologizing. That's what I'm going through. I'm actually gonna end up montaging the whole packing thing, because clearly I cannot pack and talk at the same time. But I also wanted to say, I feel so bare. I feel so just stripped of like hope, and I don't know, like this is something that I've been praying for. You know, I've been praying about this person since they first came into my life, if I'm being honest, because I just felt something around them. I don't know what that something is, but they just felt very important in my life. And it's hard having to let go. It's hard having to let go, and I'm tired of it. I'm kind of prayed out. I'm tired of like having hope for all of this. And as far as this new year comes, like, I really don't want, I'm like kind of dreading going into the new year, because I just don't want to spend another year being in this state. You know, I don't want to spend another year without having spoken to this person. So the thought of just going into a new year and that being the reality, like, I don't want to do it. This time last year was the time when me and this, you know, my friend, we got in this big argument, and so the season is just bringing back those memories. Yeah, New Year's was very rough for me last year. Yeah, we move. We keep moving. You know, I pray, we give it to God, and we keep going forward. So I'm gonna montage this out and play some music. We're gonna start packing, and then I'm gonna just see you guys when I'm on the way to the airport. Blame it on the physical. I
could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss, you know, real traditional. But your love's too original. You were anything but conventional. Baby, did you know that from the moment we fell in and knew we couldn't fall back, knew I'd always crawl back. Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me.
What's up, y'all? Okay, so I am currently in the Chicago airport waiting for my connecting flight. I was trying to get footage of me like boarding and all that stuff on the plane when I was leaving New York, but I had a middle seat and the flight was like completely packed, and I was like, you know what, we ain't gonna do the most. So yeah, I'm waiting, just currently chilling on the floor, me and Stevie, you know. I should get home around like 1 a.m. Getting to the airport and all that stuff is pretty smooth. I thought that I was gonna have a delay because of the weather, but it actually is not raining like it said that it would, so that's good. I low-key want to get a beer right now from this little bar that's next to me, but we're not gonna do it because a girl got $5 to her name, so we just gonna hold off on that. But yeah, I'll try to get footage on the flight. I'm going back home. I'm in group B, so I should hopefully be able to snag a window seat before they're all taken. But yeah, alright. In the meantime, I'll just see you guys when I get back home. What's up, y'all? I ain't gonna lie, it is the next day. It is extremely the next day. In fact, it's 2 o'clock. My flight ended up getting delayed, and I told you I was trying to get footage of me being on the plane, but I didn't end up getting a window seat because I had to go to the back of the plane, and the girl was not trying to go to the back of the plane, so I just stayed at the front of the plane and got the edge seat. So we ain't get footage, is basically what I'm saying. But anyway, I made it back at home. I was gonna take out my camera, but y'all, I was so tired. I was like, I just want to get in the bed. It feels so good to be back at home. My body's been extremely tired, so I've kind of just been like alternating between being awake and being asleep. And I just woke up for the second time today, so hopefully I'm gonna stay awake for the rest of the day until nighttime. I had some plans for today. My like best friend slash like brother, he was gonna come and cook dinner, cook a nice home cooked meal for me and my family, but I think we're gonna have to reschedule to next week, so I actually need to call him, see if we can move it. But y'all, I'm so happy to be back home. I wanna go mess with my sister. I dropped my phone. Sissy. Hi. Are you still feeling bad? That's them hot chips.
No. Listen, like.
Not you having hot chips, Bookie. Everyone has been throwing up.
So,
sorry,
like,
this is like might be TMI for you guys, but.
Like, I can't do it.
You've
like,
been throwing up. One of my friends have been throwing up.
Yeah. Like, even like walking, like it makes it hurt. So
That's
I just
crazy.
have to, like, not.
Okay, I'm gonna let the camera go say hi to Granny. You wanna say hi to my YouTube?
Hi.
This is my Granny. Tell them about yourself, Granny.
What to tell?
Anything.
There's nothing to tell.
Give them a fun fact.
Oh, fun fact, I'm old.
I'm dead. Are you happy I'm home for the holidays?
Of course I am.
She's happy. Hi, YouTube. Merry Christmas. Oh, gosh. Okay, y'all. So it's quite chilly outside. It's 67 degrees. Nothing like New York cold, but it's still cold. I'm gonna get on Zoom. I'm gonna hop in a Zoom room really quick with my professor. Just letting you know. It's gonna be super quick. I was gonna go to Starbucks, but I don't have time. So I'm gonna just do it real quick. But like I was saying, it's cold, but it's not New York cold. So I just kept the sweatpants on, and through the sun, I'm throwing a jacket. I need to figure out what I'm gonna write. We're taking this IP proposal class, which is basically like our pre-thesis proposal class, where we like get together like what we want to research, figure it out, really hone down what we want to research, and then go into whatever methodology we need to conduct in order to do the research. I think I want to write about, I want to create a lesson plan for teaching Black dance history. That's what I want to do. My mom just walked into the room. Black dance history. I'll talk about that more in a second. Let me hop on the Zoom and I'll just catch y'all up when I get in the car. Hey y'all again. I accidentally liked you guys on accident. Yesterday, I actually didn't end up going anywhere. I was gonna leave with my sister to go to the car wash, and I was thinking about going to Starbucks, as y'all heard, but that didn't end up happening. I had to jump on Zoom with my professor, and yeah, it just kind of took longer than expected, so I didn't end up going anywhere. I just stayed home and just worked on stuff. But anyway, I wanted to share two things with you guys. One, I think I figured out what I wanted to write about. It starts with like education policy and trying to like change those policies to allow whatever is taught in classrooms to be more inclusive. But then I was like, okay, that's too broad. And you know, when you're doing research, you have to narrow it down. You gotta narrow it down. If you have a broad topic, it's gonna take you all of these places and it's gonna stress you out. So if anyone's doing research, narrow it down. So anyway, I've narrowed it down to, okay, what do I want to focus on? I'm interested in Black history. Found this ballet company called the New York Negro Ballet, and it's amazing because I've never heard of it, and it's actually very sad that I've never heard of it because it shows you that we are not taught Black history within dance classrooms. Like, it's very much glazed over, or there aren't enough people doing that research in order for teachers to have like material to teach in class. So I'm gonna do archival research, excuse me, over this ballet company and hopefully see how it impacted Black dancers during its development. So that's that little spiel. But I wanted to talk to you guys about another thing, and I can finally share this since it happened already. But I gave up $100,000. Literally gave up $100,000, and it's like crazy to think about, but like I gave it up like that. Like, so you guys know the Dr. Pepper scholarship thing, like how they go to the football game and then they throw the footballs and the thing and then they win $100,000. So when the applications came out, like I applied for it, and I didn't like think that I was gonna, well, I don't want to say I don't think I was gonna get it, but it was one of those things where it's like, it's so big, so many people are submitting to it. Like, when you submit to it, you don't form an expectation or an opinion about if you're gonna get it or not. It's just like, oh, I might get it, but I also might not get it. I can't even think about it. So I went ahead and submitted this application, and they called me when I was in the airport coming home the first time, early November. And they were like, congratulations, Kira. They were like, you're a finalist for the 100K football throw thing. And I was like, you're joking, right? Like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But let me tell you guys why I had to give it up. So the dance concert that I did at New York Live Arts, it was the same day. It was the exact same day. It was the exact same day that the game was that I was supposed to participate in. And y'all, they was gonna fly me out. They was gonna do all of this stuff, like fly me out to North Carolina. Like, I get to participate in all these things. But I had to give it up, and I was like so like sad about it, but at the same time, like, I had a dance concert, and this is the thing about dance, and this is another reason why I was like, I think I need to take a break from it. It was because the thought of leaving a concert, you know, dropping out of it after you not only spent 3 months working on it, but also you've been with a team of people. Like, these people trust you to be there and, you know, perform with them just as much as you trust them to be there and perform with you. And so, like, it wasn't even a thought. Like, the money didn't even feel real. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to send this email and give it up. And I was like, dang, because, you know, we low-key would have took care of me, my student loans, baby, but it took care of me. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Honestly, money will always be there. It'll come back around at some point. Like, I genuinely do believe that in my heart. And like, money is not end all be all. Like, I really don't like money. I hate how we live in a capitalist society, essentially, if I'm getting a little deep there. But my heart is not about the money. I do not chase money. So yeah. But anyway, I gave up $100,000, and I couldn't say anything until now because the whole thing hadn't happened yet. But now that it's over, here you go. So that's great. Today's gonna be the last day I'm vlogging for this video. I have one class. It's my last class. I have to get on Zoom. And I gotta take a quiz, child. I gotta take a quiz 5 days before Christmas. Oh my goodness. It's fine though. It's fine, but I think I'm just gonna montage. Gonna let you guys just enjoy the Houston vibes with me as I just vibe out throughout this day, and then I'll just check in with you guys probably at the end of this video and wrap it up. So let's turn on some music.
Better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I bet if I give all my love, then nothing's gonna tear us apart.
Back, I said work. Back with a
So
busy back on YouTube. It's been a minute. I think the last time I was on YouTube was the last time I saw you.
It was, yeah. Okay, so when I see you, we gotta do a video.
You know, break dance, drunk.
okay guys, so I'm back at home as you can tell, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. My friend Josh, who you guys just saw, I haven't seen him in like 2 or 3 years, and so 2 years, not 3, 2 years, and so that was him on the phone, and he's actually coming over for a little bit. I think we're gonna go get a drink, so I'm like super excited about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up this video, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.